My name is Louis Long. I'm a gallerist, art dealer, strategist, and entrepreneur. As a young person, I developed a fascination with Harlem. The entire essence of the Harlem Renaissance that began in the early 1900s was that whether it be in playwriting or poetry, the theater or music, is that the artists, the creators, decided that they were going to defy acceptable depictions of Black life, which was the norm, and express themselves freely. They were determined to show Black people in every way they live without fear or shame. And that ushered in this current era of Black expression. Now works by artists of African descent have really exploded onto the main stage and have become a focal point for many galleries, collectors, and institutions. With all of these opportunities afforded artists of African descent, the need for representation, increased access, and participation in wealth building remains. Contemporary art is the fastest growing segment of the art market at just over $60 billion. Black artists are setting auction house records, and they're securing exhibitions in highly visible spaces. And yet, many people of color or folks who look like me still don't believe that they are welcome in venerable institutions, and hence their access to highly sought after work can be limited. I feel a tremendous responsibility to the culture and to being a steward of Black art. I've been fortunate to work now with an institution, in my own gallery, and also with big brands. Most recently, I had the opportunity to present 3 exhibitions that opened within 2 weeks of each other. Passing Between the Lines opened at Long Gallery, Harlem. We opened an exhibition at a New York flagship, and I co-curated an exhibition marking the Harlem Renaissance Centennial, which opened at the Wallach Art Gallery. With the styling exhibition co-presented in one of the leading retailers in the country, we were able to place works by 15 Black artists and designers throughout the store, covering 4 levels. There are makers that may not have been seen. There are designers that may not have had the experience or network to be in that space. And now, because of this art exhibition, they're in this space. Perhaps the most visible work was the video installation commissioned by Diane Smith for the giant 2-story video wall at the entrance to the store. It is a chronicle of nearly 900 images of Black women with amazing style spanning some 100 years. The Uptown Triennial. This year, I had the opportunity to help curate that exhibition. It is only natural to desire the most sought after work, and we must have access to that work. We have to make sure that the wealth that is generated from our creations and from the works of Black artists, that it regenerates and is invested back into Black communities. Art can be activism, educational, and a source of livelihood. My future work will be centered on helping artists to optimize the economic potential of their work, continuing to present work in non-traditional and marginalized spaces, and creating access to underrepresented audiences and collectors. I believe, coming out of the pandemic, that Harlem will be recentered as a place of creative magic.